Yep. Make a motion to come out of executive session.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Madam Chair, I'd like to move that the board approve and sign 2 quick claim deeds for parcels 7 and 7A on tax map 11 to release the properties from a defective tax foreclosure.
Second.
Do we have any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
It's 3-0. The motion carries. That's all we have. That's all we have. Good now?
They discussed with you the penalty, they never wrote.
That's not a topic, I believe, for discussion today.
All right. Then I guess I'll be back.
Perhaps.
Uh, You said defective foreclosure.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were switched.
The defective tax foreclosure because of the incorrect designation of the 2 parcels.
So the liens are gonna be removed.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that'll probably take care of the penalty. So we'll keep an eye on that.
Good.
So that's what one of the liens was.
Yep.
Wonderful. And as soon as we straighten out all those deeds, I'll be into the town to inform the tax assessor that it's all been properly done at York County. All right?
Yep.
So we'll have them straightened out.
Okay then.
Super.
Thank
Thank
Bob.
you.
Have a good night.
See you later.
Mhm.
Nice talking to you.
Alrighty. We'll move on. Item number 1, no special offers.
Mhm.
Item number 2, hearing of delegation, public input. Public in attendance will have up to 5 minutes to address the board. Please use the podium to address the board, and please be respectful of others. Do we have any public input? Hearing none, we'll move on to mail,
Mhm.
which we didn't get any mail. And let's keep going then. Unfinished business. Any updates on the franchise agreement?
Not really. I think they're still moving on, like finalizing the language, but it hasn't come through. So that's-
Okay.
We've been waiting on that for a while.
Yep, that's a fact. Item B is discussion, public comment procedures, requesting agenda placement and managing Q&A.
Any thoughts on that from the last time we talked, or?
Yeah, because we talked about that briefly at the last meeting and then decided to do it talk about it at this meeting.
Right. If I recall correctly, I thought that Jessica was going to take a whack at coming up with some language.
Yeah, we should table this.
Okay.
So moved.
Here a second.
Second.
All right. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Motion carries. We have the department and committee reports, the all hands report,
Mhm.
the fire department, the expense report from the treasurer, the town clerk excise report. And item 5 is new business. Item A is to review and approve the RSU 57 warrant for the budget validation referendum. Do we vote on this as a whole, or do we have to vote on each article?
You're just basically voting on the warrant. So that's the school budget. So you don't have to vote on each article.
Okay,
You're
so
just
we're-
gonna vote on the warrant for the RSU budget referendum. It's gonna be on our election day, which is June 10th.
Mhm.
It's so that we can hold that referendum for the voters to
Yep.
validate it.
okay.
So warrant to call regional school unit number 57 budget meeting, which is gonna be held on June 10th, 2025 at the Lyman Town Hall. And then there'll be like 10 of these for you guys to sign.
Oh, joy.
Okay.
Oh, because you have to post them.
Yeah.
Just trying to look for some,
Well,
something
I'm
to,
looking at the header on one of them. I have the warrant right here with all the articles.
for the motion.
yeah,
Yes.
would this suffice? I move that the board approve the placement of the RSU 57 budget on the warrant for the election to be held on June 10th of this year. Does that suffice?
I'll second that.
Sure.
Any discussion?
Just one thing that pops up in the header here is that there will be a meeting at Massabesic Middle School Tuesday, I think it is, May 6th at 7 p.m. for explanation.
Okay. Any more discussion? All those in favor, say aye.
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 Motion carries. Item B is to schedule public hearings for annual town meeting.
Mhm.
I know everyone's not here tonight, but I'm wondering maybe we schedule some tentative ones
Mhm.
to keep it rolling.
How many do we have to have?
Well, so I think normally we've done one. You can get away with doing one meeting. I don't know if you guys feel like it's valuable to do more than that, just to try to encourage some more participation or.
I wish there was more participation.
Mhm.
But a lot of times they're not attended well.
Right.
And that makes me feel like we're doing a fairly good job. Because but I was thinking that because of the past, most recent history
Mhm.
of not that many people showing up, that we just schedule the public hearing before the board meeting, before the 6 o'clock board meeting on the 19th of May, because I think that's close enough
Okay.
to that was my thought on it, because you put in this handy dandy calendar in our packet. And
Yeah.
I was thinking about that when I was looking at it.
I like that idea because it gives me time to finish up the actual warrant. So
Okay.
there'll be like a warrant to present and then you can go into your regular meeting. You'll have to sign the warrant and everything. So that fits well with the timeline of events.
Anybody else got any idea?
That sounds good. Call it like 5 p.m.
Well, normally we do 6
It works.
and then you roll right into your
Yeah,
regular
Okay.
meeting.
we just
right
do it at
Right,
6
fine.
and then go right into our regular meeting.
Sure thing.
Usually they're not that long. Now, if it is long, then sorry, it's gonna be maybe a late night, but
Mhm.
Yeah.
So be it.
at least it stays late later. Now,
Okay, so-
do we have to make a motion to,
No, you
to
don't
do
have to make a motion. I'll just start working on it. I just need to talk with you guys on like what day do you want to plan it.
Sure.
does that satisfy, B under new business?
You mean C? I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
B.
I thought that was B.
Oh, B for scheduling.
Public hearing.
Yes,
Or
yes.
hearings for the annual town meeting.
Yep.
And so we'll move along. Appointment for election clerks. I just had that somewhere. Oh. We have 6, 7, 8, 13, 14, 15. We have 20 election clerks.
Okay.
So
Should they already been appointed by
They are appointed by the town clerk and then you guys are confirming who the
Mhm.
town clerk's appointed.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you want to just say all their names through the list and make it one motion,
Mhm.
would work. just
Okay.
fine.
Well, since I have the list,
Fire away.
I make a motion that we appoint the election clerks, Margaret McDonald, Janice Auger, Aaron Camerana, Irene Single, Susan Hathorn, Diane Walls, Lorna Munich, Eileen Kelly, Michelle Felicetti, Barbara Hull, Evelyn Lord, Katrina Randall, Catherine Gerard, Kevin Witten, Catherine Allen, Rita Gervais, April Van Sant, Dorothy McFarland, Stephen Lord, and Catherine Stearns.
Second.
Any discussion? Oh, I'd just like to add, I apologize if I just messed up anybody's name in my pronunciation, but is there any more discussion? Having hear none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So the motion carries. Planning board review, approved bylaws and mission statement.
I think we should table this also.
Because of the amount of people here, or?
Correct.
So moved.
Will you hear a second on that motion?
Second.
Any discussion? I was actually ready for this, but I understand and I think you're right. So all those in favor? Aye.
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 Tabled it is. Oops. Item 6, minutes. Review and approve meeting minutes of 4/7/2025.
So move.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 And the motion carries. I gotta keep up here. Payroll warrant number 46 in the amount of $30,727.25.
So move.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor, say aye.
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 Motion carries. How about the accounts payable warrant number 47 in the amount of $92,268.10?
So moved.
So move.
Very,
Who's got that one, Dave?
who's seconding?
I'll second.
Okay. Any discussion?
No.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries again. Now, we have some fun signing a whole bunch of things. And, you know what? You might as well come over here.
Yeah, I'll scooch.
Perhaps if I can get this to cooperate. That goes in here. This is the fines policy that we approved
Mhm.
last meeting.
I don't know, either. Yeah, Sue gets those messages, and the clerk's due soon out today, so probably one of those are messages.
I like that I missed.
Minutes. AP warrant. Can't wait to see your face, Dave.
Mhm.
Next meeting?
Yep.
Awesome. Look forward to it. I just have to find out where we sign on this.
Oh.
The warrant for the school? The, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
your names aren't in there. 'Cause I don't type them
No.
in. So I think your signature is all with me.
So I have to put the date on.
I can do that, and I have to, signature somewhere.
Alrighty. Oh, yeah, we have a bunch of copies of that. We'll be putting the date in a bunch of times too. But I gotta keep these all together.
Okay,
Keep these ones here.
all right.
Well, I'll just do it. You hand them back to me and I'll put them right there.
Got it.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Switch. Been pretty good at this. Switch over.
Keep going.
Yep. It feels like the file's not going down. Crash. Oh, I think that,
Oh, yeah, daylight.
and then we have all 20 appointments for the.
Hmm.
Do we need to take a break?
I'm good.
Okay. Just kidding, Dave.
Maybe it's auto sign. Wow.
He has a used auto pen from Joe Biden.
I'll keep this open.
These all gonna stay together too.
Mhm. Got it. Right here.
What's my name?
This much science and science, I was just the director for that Head Start program. And we had to hand sign all the checks.
Oh. Well, I was thinking about how, when I was on the board before, we used to read every warrant, we would read every entry on the warrant into the record every single time. All the checks. Lots of glasses of water were ingested over that. I've reached the bottom of the folder, Joe.
Right.
You want them in a particular order, as
No.
long as they're all together?
Yeah, as long as we're all together.
With those,
Mhm.
then we got all the other,
These guys.
is that all the
Everything's so
rest
good.
of them?
Yeah, good to know. Yep.
And then that folder,
Yep.
please.
Mhm.
This concludes the signing.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Any discussion on that? I'd like to stay a little longer because, just kidding. Any more discussion? All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thanks for coming.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Good day.
See you, Dave.
Okay.
Are you all still doing the Thursday workshop?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll see you
Thursday,
then.
workshop is
Wait,